time for
Lemoncake.
Hello and welcome back to another episode. Guys, in this video, I'm gonna share with you guys super new tips of how to make your lemon loaf taste more lemony but also creamy. We changed the frosting on top. We add a little tweak to it so that your lemon loaf is the next superstar on your summer party, harvest party. I don't care what kind of party you want to make this delicious lemon cake, but it just looks gorgeous and it tastes delicious. Let's get to work. Like always, I'm gonna leave the entire recipe in the description box down below. It's time for the recipe. Let me share with you guys what kind of magical ingredients we have in our lemon loaf today. Of course, we have organic lemons. You know me, so we have also the quark here, high protein quark. I'm gonna leave the link down below so you can make your own. You're also gonna need flour. Then we're gonna need milk, some vanilla sugar. We're gonna also need a pinch of salt, baking powder, and vitamin C. This is optional, it's for the extra sour taste. You're also gonna need pudding powder and 3 medium-sized eggs, then sugar, and then the fresh raspberries, guys. You could also take frozen ones. We have also oil and sugar, powdered sugar. That's it. That's all you're gonna need. Let's get to work. So, Mom. Hello.
Hello.
You like Zitronenkuchen, right? Lemon cake is one of your favorites. Sen Lemoncake söylesen sizde.
خیلی زیاد دوست دارم.
چی شو دوست داری؟
عطر و طعمش. عطرش و مزه ترشش.
Mom just said she loves lemon cake because it tastes sour and it has also this specific delicious fresh aroma of the lemons. So a couple tips here for the use of lemons. It's important to make sure that you get organic lemons that are not vexed because we are using the peeled, so make sure you take care of your health. If you can't take any lemons that are organic, make sure you soak them in baking powder, water, and vinegar so that this vex goes away. Also make sure that you take care of your fingers because these grinders, zesters, are very, very tough. Then when you use the zest, make sure only the yellow parts of the lemons are used, not the white parts. It will make your cake bitter. That's it, actually. So that is very important. This is what Mom is explaining you there. Obviously, you want to use the entire peel because we need that goodness. And then we're going to cut the lemon post the zesting, and we're going to use the lemon juice also for our cake. So that's it about the lemon story. So we're going to juice the entire lemons. We have here 3 to 4 lemon. We're also going to use the peels. Mom has a specific hack she's going to show you. And the water, of course, we're going to need all of it for our cake. So do not throw any lemon away or keep it in the shelf so that it's dry. Just use it all. Once you have these peels, very, very good, like took all the water, you're going to put these lemons in your dishwasher if you have one, and it's going to give a good fragrance when you wash next time your dishes. That's a very nice hack. Next, it's time to combine the sugar with the lemon zest. Mom is massaging here the lemon peels with the sugar and making sure that everything gets combined fully. Here is where the magic happens. The essential oils of the lemons getting kind of free and immersed into the sugar.
Ist gut.
Wow.
Ganz doll nach Zitrone riecht das. It smells so like lemon, guys.
Wow.
You can't believe everything in the kitchen smells like lemon. So good.
So eine schöne Aroma. Wow.
Now it's time to add the salt and our vanilla sugar and our vitamin C. This is optional. Remember, you don't need that. I just do it because it makes the cake extra sour and it's just nice. You do choose your own style. The vanilla sugar we add because vanilla tends to make kind of cakes just taste better. And we have so much lemon that this fragrance will just overlay this entire lemon taste. It's beautiful. Next, you're gonna take your big bowl and you're gonna add your eggs, all of them, into the bowl, and you're gonna add your lemon sugar. And then we're gonna just start mixing it till everything becomes super, super creamy. This mixture should be foamy. Once your mixture looks like this, you can add your quark or your Greek yogurt, whatever you have. You can also make your own quark. I'm gonna leave a link down below so you can make it at home. It's delicious and it's high protein. So this is my way of making every cake a little bit more protein rich, because why not? We need protein in our daily consumption. I also added the oil, and now just letting the entire machine do the work. Thank you, Mom, that I can use your amazing kitchen machine. Now we are stopping the machine and adding the pudding powder. It has, again, some vanilla fragrance here. You can choose one if you have it with lemon. I can't find any lemon powder here in Germany, but maybe you can find some in your region. The pudding powder is kind of like a starch-based powder. You could technically also take starch, but I take the powder. It just adds a little extra taste to it. Now it's time to add the baking powder, mix it again well together, and then last but not least, we're gonna add our flour. Make sure you sift your flour before using, because we don't want to have any extra knots in the dough. And then just put small portions into the machine or into your bowl when you have a hand mixer, and then just add it by little portions. Make sure everything is immersed and then add the next portion. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but this is the hack, how you get your dough super smooth and nice and foamy later on. And then make sure you also get a spatula and get your corners of your bowl super clean so that all the flour gets immersed into your dough. We don't want to waste any flour. With cake recipes, it's important to be as exact as possible. Next is time to use your lemon pulps. I'm even using them, and my lemon juice. I'm using about 80 to 100 milliliters. Just adding it into the cake and then mixing it nicely together. In case it looks for you too liquidy, you can always balance your dough out and put 1 tablespoon more of flour in it. Meanwhile, we are preheating up our oven and preparing our baking tin like shown here with the paper. So you basically just cut the corner and have a long stripe of paper, and the rest you use for the rest of the tin. Next, you're gonna wash your raspberries if they are fresh. I went on the fields for you guys to get fresh raspberry. I just love to go on the fields in the summertime. It is just gorgeous. It's a nice experience. You just feel close to nature, and you can eat a bunch of raspberries for breakfast. Try it out. Let me know what you think if you haven't ever been on the fields for raspberries. It's one of the most beautiful things in summertime. Next, we're gonna add our washed raspberries into a bowl and add some starch to them. Just a little bit, like half a quarter of a teaspoon. And then this is the little hack that helps your raspberries to not sink into the dough. They will stay where you want them in the cake. This is beautiful. I just love that tip. I really love them. And I add a little bit of a lemon juice to make them even sour. So when they pop up in the cake, you're gonna love the sour taste. And some zest. I kept some zest so that we have this fresh zesty taste popping up. And I added a little bit of the powdered sugar that we have in the bowl so that it's not tasting starchy but sweet. Next, it's time to add our delicious creamy dough into the tin. Oh my gosh, guys, this is one of the most delicious doughs I've ever tried. It's like so creamy, it almost tastes like a cream, like a dessert. Next, you're gonna pop your raspberries into the dough like shown. As you can see, they stay like pretty high, and then in the next step you can just poke them so they can sink a little down so that we have it distributed nicely in the entire cake, because they look so gorgeous when you cut the cake. I just love that. It's really nice. This cake is just beautiful also for kids. I'm sure you can just distribute the same dough into muffin tins and have little muffin cakes like lemon cakes, or like into smaller loaf tins so that you have small loaves. I will try that. I will get them and then maybe make another time this dough and show you guys how it would look with little portions. Next, you're gonna put your delicious cake into the oven for, depending on your oven, about 40 minutes on 180 degrees, but just check the description box down below, and there I have written what I did exactly. Next, it's time to use the rest of our lemon juice, lemon zest, and a little bit of the powdered sugar to prepare a nice sour liquid that we're gonna use to soak our lemon loaf once it is baked. Mix it well, put it aside, and it's time to prepare our lemon icing. Now we're going to use almost all our milk. Just keep like 1 or 2 tablespoons for our icing. Mix it together with the rest of the sugar, the powdered sugar. You don't need to sift it because it will just dissolve in the milk. And then we have here 1 tablespoon of starch, the rest of the milk, and we're gonna need like 1 tablespoon of cold water. Mix that together till it looks like this, totally dissolved. It's very important. This step you cannot neglect. If you do it, you're gonna just hate everything, because you need several tries and you're still gonna have a bunch of dish and nothing is working. The starch method is just working like this. So make sure you just dissolve your starch nicely in the milk water mixture, in cold milk water mixture. And once you did that, you're gonna put your pan on the heat and add your starch mixture into your pan, and then do not leave it. Put it on medium heat, because this is just magical. Like, it starts getting hot and it starts getting thick. And if you do not mix all the time throughout this procedure, it's gonna be a big clump. So it is the most beautiful thing to do to make your recipe utmost creamy and unique, and everybody gonna love your special tasting icing. But just follow these steps very good along. Otherwise, you will write me a bunch of comments that this is not working. Mom and I had here a couple tries because I wanted to be like taking shortcuts, trying new ways, but there are no shortcuts. No shortcuts. Like, I left the pan for half a second and it was already a big mess. So just keep mixing. In the first 30 seconds, it looks like it's not gonna happen. And then suddenly, boom, it gets creamy. And like, look. This is just happening now in seconds. It just thickens up. And if you do not mix fast enough, it is a big clump, a big mess. So keep mixing fast, and you're actually done. This is it. It was not even 10 seconds. Keep stirring, and then add your mixture into a blender and blend it up with your milk and sugar mixture. And then just put it aside and let it cool down, and you have the most beautiful lemon icing that I'm sure you will find hardly anywhere on YouTube, because that was my idea putting this together. At least I haven't seen it anywhere, I promise. Try it out, let me know what you think. So once we baked our cake, it looks like this. Look at these colors, guys, it's just perfect. It looks amazing. Can't wait to try this one. Once it is kind of cold, like about 20 minutes after you took it out of the oven, start to add the sugar, lemon zest, lemon juice mixture. You could also take a little like wooden stick and poke some holes here and there through the cracks so that you make sure it just really goes and sinks down into the cake. I just love this little hack. It makes the cake extra moist, extra sour. I just like it. It makes the cake kind of taste nicer. Try it out. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Maybe you have better tricks and I can learn something. But otherwise, this worked very fine with a lot of cakes, a lot of lemon cake recipes that I now tried out. Now, after an hour or maybe just 40 minutes, if you do not have any time, take your loaf out of the tin. And this is how it looks. Not too moist, everything is nice, golden brown, and it's just waiting for its delicious icing. Look at this, perfect, I love it. And look how nice the paper gets separate from the dough. This is just so amazing, like nothing is sticking, breaking. I just love that. And this is how our delicious icing looks. It looks a little bit different than normal icing. It is super thick and creamy, and it tastes like a lemon heaven cream. I can't describe it. It's super, super cool. Although it will not dry out like normal lemon icing, and that was actually what I wanted, because I don't like when it's dry out and the crust gets so hard. So that was my way of changing that up. Try it out. I think you will love it. It's just super, super, super creamy. Look at this. Beautiful. Can't wait to try this one. And this is it, guys. Time to try our delicious lemon raspberry cake. Can't wait. Let's do it, Mom.
Hello guys.
Hallo.
Hallo Mom. Schön, dass du da bist. Welcome. Today we made delicious lemon loaf, but this time with fresh raspberries. I love the color. And on top, we made a specific kind of cream on top as a layer, not just an icing. And I'm very curious what Mom thinks.
خب امروز این کرم تازه رو درست کردیم. من خیلی دوست دارم بدونم که شما چی فکر
شکل
می‌کنید.
قیافش که عالیه.
So look guys, it looks super, super, super moist. And it looks very, very, very soft. So I'm very curious what Mom thinks.
و این
بفرما.
عطرش هم که پر آشپزخونه شده. مرسی دستت درد
نوش
نکنه.
جان.
حتما خیلی خوشمزه است با این کرم
Let's see.
خیلی خوب.
Wow, look at this cream on top. Love it.
به سلامتی.
به
نوش
سلامتی.
جون.
نوش جان.
Oh, wow.
lecker. واو. به به.
Wow.
دستت درد نکنه.
Super good. Guys, it tastes sour
Wow.
for sure. It tastes like smooth creamy, like not just the layer on top, but the rest also tastes like cream.
Also besonders diese Creme, ja.
Oh wow, so good.
Sehr
İçi
lecker.
de çerem dadı be. Everything is tender. Everything is like a cream. This doesn't even taste like a cake. Aslında çeç dadı be mi? Bir de kerem dadı be.
یا
Bütün çeç.
خیلی خیلی خوشمزه
Wow.
شده بچه ها.
It's a very, very, very delicious one.
خیلی
I
جاتون
mean-
خالیه.
Love it.
Thank you so
مرسی
much.
دستت درد نکنه نازن
دست شما هم درد
با این
نکنه
توتا و
مام.
با این کرم تازت
Guys, try this cake. I am sure all your guests, all your kids, whoever loves lemon
Wow.
loaf will just melt. They will melt. Specifically with this delicious cream hack on top that I just made up today. It's really, really good. And guys, I'm telling you, cooking is so amazing. Try new things out. Tweak a little bit here and there so that it's to your taste. And you will see that you create little wonders.
از مزدش روی زبون میمونه
Mom says the taste stays in your mouth. It's just so lemony and so sour and creamy. Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mom.
Oh.
Thank you so much for watching.
Ich danke dir.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
دستت درد نکنه.
Guys, thank you so much for watching the video till the end. Do not forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon so that you do not miss any episode in future time. See you soon. Thank you and bye. Isn't it wonderful that we all have more than enough to eat every day? Yes, it is, and we are very grateful for that. But this is not the truth for all the kids on this planet. So with Share a Meal, you can share a meal. Help me to make the world a better place where all the bellies of the little ones are getting filled. Thank you so much for sharing.